What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. You're tuned in to the David Van Vorst and the Sneaky Cat show. So I am finally filling up with the E85. So we do have a local place here, but I decided for the tuning I would make sure I had straight pure E85 and not have to worry about testing it. So I spent the extra money, it's $9 a gallon, just to make sure when I tune it's got pure E85, and then moving forward I'll make sure I test it each time, and probably when I go to the track and stuff I'll definitely make sure I use the VP E85 because I'll be getting, I'll be doing wide open throttle, obviously full quarter-mile passes getting on it. So I'll probably always use this stuff at the track just to make sure I have pure E85, because even sometimes the test tubes are inaccurate. So, but I think just for driving around doing like easy pulls, I don't think, as long as I test it and it's 85 or above, I think we'll be okay. So let's fill this up. This was a lot easier. So I put the VP in these 5-gallon race gas tanks, I guess, if you will, but this is a lot easier. Those VP cans are no fun. So it's an extra step, but I poured the VP in here. So we'll get this filled up. Okay, finally tuning my car. So, I've got the Diablo in here. Kind of hard to see. I got it kind of on the floor right now, but it's writing my TCM file. So, I was sent over a base map for the PCM and for the TCM, so we're loading those up right now. And so I've got to let the car warm up for 10 minutes, then log the idle for 10 seconds, save that file, and then drive the car around for 10 to 15 minutes, log that, save it, and send it to my tuner. I'm gonna let you guys know who's tuning it here shortly. So, but just gonna take you through the process. So right now, yes, the beeping noise is really annoying, but they said to have the door open. Diablo did. So I've got to turn the ignition off, hit continue. So it's writing. Turn it on. The actual car. It's kind of a lot of back and forth to get this stuff onto the computer. It's exporting. I think after this, turn off and turn it back on one more time. That should be good. Your vehicle has been successfully tuned. Okay, so here's the first startup on E85. So I set the Diablo right here, just so once we're done, I'll hide the cord back here. But right there is not bad view. I might move it later, but for now, how much I'm moving it in and out of the car, trying to log and do all that crap, I'm just gonna leave it right there for now. So car's almost warmed up, about a couple more minutes, and then I got to start logging. All right, guys, so we're data logging right now. Just supposed to drive around for about 10 to 15 minutes. And log it and send it back to him so he can see if there's anything going on. I know you do this a few times before we start going wide open throttle, so just make sure everything's in line before you start romping on it. This part takes forever every time. I don't know why. It's Diablo. This thing's pretty cool. It seems like it takes a little bit to boot up, and I get it. It's got to get a lot of information from the car each time, but I would say like the boot up process is a little bit slow on Diablo, so definitely be patient, unlike me. So just be patient with it. The Diablo customer service, side note, has been really good. I'm gonna do a whole video on the Diablo, but just kind of a side note, the customer service has been really good. I had a couple questions yesterday, and I literally, they were able to answer them pretty quick. So we're on base map number 2. You know, you're just so thirsty, and then you take that drink. Oh, so refreshing. Press continue. Sorry for the loud beeping noise. Like I said earlier, the door has to be open when you're doing all this. So I think we're pretty much done. Base map 2 is loaded. Just got to go drive around. No wide open throttle. Don't really get on it yet. He's just trying to make sure everything's in line before we start doing that stuff. So like I said, probably do this a couple more times before we start doing the wide open throttle stuff. Ooh, successfully tuned. All right, let's go log it. And let me tell you guys, it is hot today. It's 86 degrees out. It's freaking hot. Feels like summer already, and it's only March 23rd is today. You'll probably see this a couple days after, but. So right now we're logging. I already logged the idle. He wants me to log another 10 to 15 minutes driving on this space map. So we're gonna do that. And like I said, it's kind of a little back and forth process when you're doing remote tuning like this to get the best result. So we'll see. Hopefully we get it all done today. If not, he does work on the weekend, so it's possible. I don't have a client for about 2.5 hours, so we may have enough time to get it done. If not, like I said, he's working weekends. So let's log this. Literally like an 8th throttle. Not even that. I'm barely touching the gas. All right, what's this guy doing? Oh, okay. So I don't know if the camera's gonna stay or not. I don't know if the camera's gonna stay or not, but I've got to do a wide open throttle, just a 4th to 5th. Just want to make sure everything's good up top before I start making some more changes. I don't know if the camera's gonna stay. All right, so we're getting ready finally. So I know the camera fell partway there towards the end, but it pulls really good. I think it's still a little conservative probably from what I can tell, but we did go 4th gear, 2,000 RPMs, which is, you know, kind of bogged down, so kind of had to ramp it up. But yeah, once it hit boost, it pulled really good. It was nice and smooth. It wasn't like violent at one point more than the other. It was a nice smooth gradual increase, and the air fuel stayed around 10.5 to 11. So I'm gonna send this log to him and see what he wants to adjust on it. I did have to let out just a little early because there's a lot of traffic right now at 3:30. But look at this. It's 88 degrees out. I think it's actually hotter than that, but it's 88 degrees out. And my car, it's kind of hard to see, but I'm at like 180 on the temps. So the thermostat's doing its job, and seems like he's got the fans turned on at the right point. So we'll send this log back to him and see what adjustments we make, and then I'll probably go do some more wide open throttle pull. All right, guys, so we are uploading number 3. So I'm gonna do some regular driving plus a couple, install that, hold on, accept. Okay, so I'm gonna do some regular driving plus maybe like 1 or 2 wide open throttle pulls. So hopefully the highways have kind of cleared up so I can do it a little more safely. So yeah, so it's writing the 3rd one, and so we'll drive this around, log it, same deal. And like I said, it's a lot of back and forth. But this is kind of what you do when you have a tuner that's not in your city and you don't send your car to him. So we'll see how this one goes. All right, so I'm on my way to work, and I got one of the last, there's probably 2 more changes I'd say to be made based on his email, but I got a ding on my email, so I brought the laptop with me. So I pulled over, turned on the hotspot on my phone, downloaded the new file, transferred the file to the Diablo Sport, and I'm going to try and log on the way to work. I've got about 20 minutes, so I think I got probably just about enough time to do this log, and then that way I can send it to him, and he can make the final changes hopefully, and we can get this done today. And then, you know, if there's anything that I notice over the weekend, I can send it to him over the weekend. But he said we're really close with the car, so like I would say after this log he'd make a few more changes, you know, do a couple final wide open throttle pulls on that final log, and probably it might be set from there. So I'm trying to get this done as soon as possible in the parking lot of, I don't even know where, I'm like on Paramount or something. But anyways, I'm changing the maps right now. So it's loading the map that he sent me. So we're gonna load this, log it on the way to work, and then I'll update you guys after work. All right guys, so we're on the final tune from the tuner. I'm gonna release it soon, but I said my car is only showing 15 to 16 PSI, and actually we figured out this was happening to my car earlier. When I raced Kevin, sorry, someone's texting me. When I raced Kevin, anyways, we did a pull, and he was on pump gas, and I was on pump gas and methanol, making about 20 pounds of boost. And Kevin was staying right next to me, and I was like, this isn't right, like I should be pulling him. And then all of a sudden, my car hit boost, and I started pulling on him really hard. And so it was almost like I had belt slip, but I have the B Woody idler's tensioner and the aux idler, which is the extra pulley that keeps the belt really tight. So trying to figure out why it's not hitting full boost. Maybe there's a leak somewhere, I'm not too sure. So it was doing this before, but yeah, now it's only hitting 16 PSI. I mean, it is 90 degrees out, so I know that plays a factor, but it still shouldn't be, it should still hit full boost. So gonna have to figure that out, but that's gonna do it for today. So the tuner it's Tim Barth Tuning. If you don't know who he is, you can look him up. I decided to go with him, not because anything was wrong with boost performance or how they tuned my car. My car ran perfect. If anyone's wondering, my car ran perfect, ran awesome. I just wanted to go with Tim because I switched to E85 and he has a lot of experience in E85 tuning. I know that boost performance, they have a lot of experience doing that also, but I don't know, I just felt that Tim was better suited for my car, and he does so many HELLCATs. I mean, he's a big Mopar guy, so I decided to go with Tim Barth. And nothing against Boost, they've done awesome work on my car, still really good friends with them. My car ran perfect. All the HELLCATs around here run really good, so nothing against them. I just decided to switch tuners, just kind of to switch it up, because everyone around here has the same setup as I do, or did, and they use Boost, and we're all in kind of like the same power range. So I thought it'd be cool to switch it up, kind of how Kevin's car is tuned by Livernoise. So now, you know, there's a few of us that have, I mean, there's a few here with Boost tuning, now there's Livernoise tuning, now there's Tim Barth tuning, and so it'll be cool to run the cars with, you know, all the different setups and the different tuners, and to really see who's faster at the track. So it'll make it more interesting, I think. But I'm really happy with how the car runs. Tim did an awesome job, so shout out to Tim. He's probably not going to watch this, but he probably has no idea who I am. But shout out to him, worked with him today, and took a couple hours, but we pretty much got her dialed in. Just got to fix the boost issue, and car should be running really good after that. So this is going to do it for today's video. Make sure you guys always comment, like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Snapchat at VanV39. And my car is tuned on E85.